Well, more gusty winds, a weekend full of rain, low end chance for severe weather, and even another frost and freeze are all on the way for us within the next 7 days for portions of Louisiana. I'm meteorologist Jake Lambright. We've, of course, got a lot to unpack here with our forecast for the next week, so let's go ahead and dive right in with a look at some of our wind gusts over this upcoming weekend. You'll notice Saturday afternoon, we see southeast gusts picking up anywhere from 20 to 25 miles per hour, maybe even see those as high as 30 miles per hour in some spots. Thankfully, wind gusts a little bit lower by Sunday. Those winds will be out of the north at that point, with wind gusts anywhere from about 20 to 25 miles per hour. Now, I do have an update for you on the drought monitor. Of course, we really need rain, and this latest update came out on Wednesday due to the holiday. You'll notice a pretty good expansion there of severe level drought conditions across portions of Sabine and Natchitoches Parish. Another patch there across portions of Allen, Evangeline, and St. Landry Parish. A good expansion of moderate drought conditions, level 1 out of 4 in the tan, and even pre-drought conditions. Now, the entire state of Louisiana almost is under, at the minimum, those pre-drought conditions, if not actual drought conditions, again starting with that moderate and severe level drought 1 and 2 on the scale respectively. So we do have rain chances on the way. First chance for rain comes on Saturday, and with that also comes the threat for a strong storm or two. I'm not expecting widespread severe weather out of this, and the tornado threat looks low as well, but we do have a marginal risk for severe weather that falls a level 1 out of 5 on the severity scale for those in dark green. So you'll notice across the state that includes anywhere from basically Shreveport to Monroe down to Alexandria, basically Oakdale, includes all of Beauregard Parish, and cuts off right about Lake Charles. Anywhere to the east of those areas that I just mentioned, the lighter green shading is not under a severe risk. However, those in the dark green are under that level 1 out of 5 risk. So if we see a strong storm or two, the main concern is really going to be damaging winds, gusty winds, and maybe some small hail with some of these storms as well. For us locally in central Louisiana, you can see the parishes labeled on your screen. The ones in dark green, again, are under that level 1. The ones in light green are not under a severe risk at this time during the day on Saturday. So your rain chances over the next 7 days to be highest really Saturday, very early Sunday morning, and then as we head into the day on Monday, rain chances are back to about 50%. Low end rain chances Tuesday, Wednesday, and then those start increasing once again as we head into the day on Thursday. All right, let's take a look at two different scenarios, and they're painting very different pictures. Now, one of them comes in a little more full than the other. The first one that we're going to look at is the graph model from the weather company. We'll take a look at things on Saturday, and this has us seeing some rain during the morning hours on Saturday. You'll notice a little isolated to scattered showers and storms going on until noon, and then a little bit of a break before more of a line of showers and storms start trolling through. You see they enter northwestern Louisiana late afternoon, early evening as that front starts to roll through. Then as we head later on into the night, maybe 10 p.m. to midnight is when we'd have some rain moving through the Alexandria area, finally clearing central Louisiana by maybe 4 to 5 at the latest. Some rain there heading into Baton Rouge closer to sunrise on Sunday, and then eventually the New Orleans metro closer to mid-morning. You'll see the rest of the day for us in northern and central Louisiana pretty much dry once that rain clears out. Again, in central Louisiana, maybe 5 to 6 a.m. at the latest. The HER model, on the other hand, is kind of painting a different picture, and this is the one I tend to agree with a little more often. Let's go to about Saturday, 5 a.m. You'll notice it keeping most of that rain along the I-20 corridor, some of that rain kind of dipping into our northern central Louisiana parishes, but this HER model here keeps more of central Louisiana dry during the early morning round of rain, and I really don't think we have much of a severe potential there. Then as we head later on, here's a look at things 8 p.m. You'll notice some rain there out toward deep East Texas, kind of going back into the Shreveport area and El Dorado, Arkansas. And then from there, that's again about 8 p.m. I can't go any further out on this version of Futurecast. I have to wait for some new data in the days to come in to better evaluate what picture this wants to paint as we head further into Saturday evening. One thing that has changed across models, and this is what I was thinking and what I had in my personal forecast, now models though starting to hop on board, I really think we're going to stay more in that 1 to 2 inches of rain as opposed to some of those models going a little higher, 3+ inches of rain in some locations. Again, all of this added up, the Saturday rain chances, whatever we get Sunday, and then Monday, I really think we're going to keep it between 1 to 2 inches of rain across the board. Now, as we head into next week, there's something else we're going to have to keep an eye on once that rain clears out, and that is another chance at a frost and freeze across a good portion of our area. Here's what I've got in the forecast for central Louisiana. You'll see Sunday night and Monday night morning lows, or overnight lows dipping into the mid-30s. That means Monday and Tuesday morning, we could be waking up to some pretty frosty conditions across the board. Then Tuesday night into Wednesday morning, right now, I've got low temperatures in the upper 20s, which does put us in that hard freeze range. However, I do want to make this clear. We're not going to be in the upper 20s long enough for this to cause a lot of issues with pipes. I don't think you're going to have to be dripping your faucets overnight. It wouldn't hurt to cover your exposed spigots outdoors, but not a bad idea to just go ahead and have those materials on hand anyway. We're going to continue getting colder as we get further into the fall and eventually the winter season. But again, not expecting pipe bursting cold Tuesday night into Wednesday so far. So let's go ahead and wrap this up, put it all together in our 7 and 10 day forecast. We're on a bit of a roller coaster when it comes to both weather conditions and also temperatures as we go through the next 7 to 10 days. Let's take a look at conditions. We're going to see cloud cover during the day on Friday, high temperatures there in the upper 50s. We warm up to the mid 60s Saturday. That's when those rain chances start. You're going to want that umbrella Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Temperatures also dropping then. Saturday we go from mid 60s to mid 50s on Sunday, mid 40s on Monday. So not only is it going to be cool, it's also going to be pretty rainy out there. Warmer for high temperatures on Tuesday, highs there near 50 degrees, mid 50s on Wednesday, mid 60s by Thursday. Those morning lows also kind of on a bit of a roller coaster as well. Friday, we've got those rain chances back in the forecast. Same with Saturday. We're keeping highs in the 60s then, and that will continue into Sunday as well as more sunshine returns. So again, kind of a bit of a roller coaster when we're talking about the next 7 to 10 days. Nothing too crazy. Thankfully, we're not talking about any kind of wintry precipitation falling out of the sky or any kind of substantial severe weather, but our temperatures are going to be all over the place. It might cause your allergies to flare up a little bit. And again, definitely going to want that umbrella, especially Saturday through Monday, and then potentially as we head toward the end of next week. Of course, more data is going to be coming in when it comes to timing of rain for Saturday and Sunday here as we go through the next couple of days. I plan to have another update out for you tomorrow, so make sure that you stay tuned for that.